Why did Paulus surrender at Stalingrad in WWII? Have you ever wondered what led to one of the most significant surrenders in World War II? The surrender of Friedrich Paulus at Stalingrad is a story filled with tension, desperation, and critical decisions. Let's break down the reasons behind this historic event. Friedrich Paulus was the commander of the German Sixth Army, which found itself completely surrounded during the Battle of Stalingrad. This encirclement occurred after the Soviet Union launched a massive counteroffensive known as Operation Uranus in November 1942. The operation effectively trapped Paulus's forces, cutting off all routes for supplies and retreat. As the days passed, the situation for Paulus and his men grew dire. By late January 1943, they were running out of food, ammunition, and medical supplies. The last usable airstrip was lost on January 25, sealing their fate. Attempts to supply the army by air had already failed due to the overwhelming number of troops and the loss of key airfields. Despite the grim circumstances, Paulus repeatedly requested permission from Adolf Hitler to surrender or retreat. However, Hitler was adamant. He ordered Paulus to hold Stalingrad at all costs, even promoting him to field marshal. This promotion was not a reward. It was a way to pressure Paulus into fighting to the death instead of surrendering. As the situation worsened, the psychological pressure on Paulus intensified. He was aware that no German field marshal had ever surrendered before, and Hitler's orders made it clear that surrender was not an option. Yet, the suffering of his men was undeniable. Thousands were wounded and in urgent need of medical care, while many faced starvation. Interestingly, the Soviet commander Konstantin Rokossovsky offered Paulus generous terms for surrender. These included humane treatment, medical assistance, and food rations. Paulus sought permission from Hitler to accept these terms, but he was denied once again. Ultimately, on January 31, 1943, Paulus made the decision to surrender. His choice was influenced by his Roman Catholic beliefs, which opposed suicide, and his realization that continuing to fight was futile. His surrender led to the capture of approximately 91,000 German soldiers, marking a devastating loss for Germany. The surrender at Stalingrad was a major turning point on the Eastern Front. It shattered the myth of German invincibility and boosted Soviet morale. This battle highlighted the limits of Hitler's command style and the dire consequences of refusing to withdraw strategically when faced with overwhelming odds. Paulus's surrender serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities of military strategy, leadership decisions, and the harsh realities of war. It remains a key moment in understanding the course of World War II and the European front operations.